it is only Tuesday. So sorry, let me just. No, it is only Tuesday, so we are busy pulling off from that level at the moment. There's still quite a bit that can still get done this week. Stochastic at the moment has just broken its signal line, pushing down through 80, which is an indication that we could be going back to our 50 moving average here on the weekly picture. And 8 and 20 moving averages have started not crossing over, but they have started flattening out and curving a little bit there. So it's still very early days. You have to just give this thing a little bit more time.
Awesome. If you look there on the monthly high-low, so currently we are between that 77 and 61.8 as our current levels of resistance and support. Push below 38.2, we will be aiming at that 11. Otherwise, only push above 100, we will be aiming for that 127. If you look at moving averages, green is above red, above blue, is 8 above 21, above 50. That's indicating trend is up. Stochastic otherwise is inside that consolidation area, and I would really like to see a break of that. Either 61.8 or 38.2 to see where we are heading.
Awesome. Definitely not going to do the ABCs right now. Let's jump into the weekly high-low. Right now, sorry about that. Right now, we've broken down through all the levels here on the Aussie. There's nothing we can really look at in terms of shorts. What we can do is look for possible trigger long above that 61.8. And our final target there will be that 127. There will be no first target stop to entry in this trade, as it's the negative 127 to the negatives, negative 161 to negative 127, and stop on that trade. They can't really say halfway between any levels, so just whatever the distance is here, that's about 780 points. So this will be about 390 points away. So if we look, yeah, sort of around this level. So as long as your risk reward stays 1 to 2, that should be fine. 8 is still below 21, below 50 at the moment, indicating the trend is down on our moving averages. However, stochastic has bounced off that 0 level and is starting to push back up. We haven't broken up through the 20 yet, or our signal line. So that's what I'm going to be looking at if we push up. Is this? Sorry guys, this signal service in 1 minute. What I'm going to be looking at is this stochastic break signal line to the top side before taking this trade just long over here.
Awesome. If you look there on the daily high-low, so currently we are between that 38.2 and 23.6. For triggers now, as candle close below 0, break previous candle lows, trigger short, we'll be aiming for that minus 127 and minus 161. For any triggers long now, is candle close above 61.8, break previous candle high, and we'll be aiming for that 89 level. If you look at moving averages, 8 is above 21, above 50, that's indicating trend is up. Also, stochastic currently inside the consolidation area between the 61.8 and 38.2. So still, I would really like to see a break of that to get some clear indication of where we are going.
All right, and then here on the Aussie opening range, we have had that. We've got these levels in. Not really greatest. The risk reward here was completely out when we had that trigger. So but we did hit that first target, bounced off that level, and we're back in our consolidation zone. So because of that, I'll be watching this resistance to the top side if we do get another trigger long. First, we do have to retrace the 50 level yet, so no setups for a long just yet on that one. However, if we do break 38.2, we can look at a possible short. On the 5 minutes, as Tim was saying, 8 is above 21, although we are getting very close to crossover, so I'm just going to watch that.
Awesome. If you look there on the yearly high lows, so currently we are between that 77 and 61.8 is our current levels of support and resistance. For push below 38.2, we will be aiming for that 11 target. Otherwise, we haven't respected the 50 yet, so only a push above 100, we will be aiming for that 127. If you look there on moving averages, if I'm correct, 8 is above 21, above 50 there. Does look like it. Also on the stochastic currently back inside the consolidation area. So let's see if we can break the other side of that 38.2 and get a moving average crossover to see if we are heading up for some downside. Sam, just check. I don't know if you're muted.
Oh, sorry. Thanks, man. I was saying we are on our daily candle picture here. We're trading we're on that 11 at the moment. So I'm labeling support at 0, resistance is 23.6. As we are on that 11, that is our target from the downside. below that, we can actually look at this 127. We need to break that first. We did get that yesterday and we pulled all the way back without hitting that target. So it is still an outstanding target to the downside at the moment. We did push back up above that level. So long above 0, and our target will be this 38.2 at the DAX at the moment. But right now, 8 is below 21, below 50, price is trading below 50. And our stochastic is below our signal line and below our 50 level. So everything across the board is indicating that the trend is down at the moment. So I'll be looking at this 127 target in terms of the longer picture. Otherwise, if we get with our opening today, let's wait and see and push back up to this 38.2. Nothing there yet.
Awesome. If you look there on the weekly high low, so currently are between the 161 and 120 minus 127 level. Sorry, minus 161 minus 127 level. So for any triggers now, will be candle close above minus 127, break previous candle high, and we'll be aiming for that 0 target. Otherwise, if we only push down below the minus 161 and then close below that, break previous or close above the minus 161 again, break previous candle high, we'll be aiming for the 127. For any shorts now, I don't have any triggers. If we look there on the moving averages, 50 is above 21, above 8, that's indicating trend is down. Also stochastic and signal line below that 50 level. So yeah, everything is telling us trend is down.
Right, on our daily high low at the moment, let's jump to 5-minute picture. We are very consolidated at the moment in our consolidation zone. We have hit that 50, got that trigger, got quite that trigger short, didn't break that low. So break of this low here will be a trigger short on our daily high low to that 23.6 and our final target there 11. Just watch, just watch that those levels. We need to break the 0 of the monthly on that to get to that level. Right now, all our moving averages are really bunched up, so I can't really call trend here. I think if I look there, 8 is below 21 technically, but we are trading above the 50 moving average as well. So everything is just one big mess. So I can't really define the trend. What I can see here, at least on the stochastic, is that it is starting to push back up, zigzagging a little bit as expected with this consolidation. But if we can break above our signal line, that will be the first indication that the trend is starting to change to the top side. So right now we are looking at waiting for break of these lows for that trigger shorts. Otherwise, if we keep pushing back up, we can look along above 61.8, so that's 77 and 89. No opening range just yet. All right, let's jump into the 1 minute. Let's get set up here on the Aussie and the DAX. Get our 1 minute grid in. All right, so looking at 51.24 stochastic, we're taking the low. Over here, platform time is 7:16. That's where stochastic hit 0. But on terms of price, we're going to take it at 7:24. That's the low of our 1 minute grid. Stochastic did hit 100 at 5:46, but price has pushed up since then. So we're taking the high of the 1 minute grid at platform time 7 o'clock. So here is our 1 minute grid at the moment. Not the greatest range. Well, let's just actually, it's not to the worst. It's 127 points on the DAX, so it's not too bad. I think it just looks a bit consolidated because of the candles we've been having. Yeah, there's our DAX. Right now, we're looking at there's no setups on normal stochastic at the moment, but we can draw an extension flip in here, just from swing low to swing high. Give us swing low to swing high, waiting for 50% retracement for that trigger over there. On the Aussie, there we got our 5 minute chart. And we are looking for a 33 down through 50 for a trigger short over there. Just watch 50 moving average for support, as well as a 22. Right now, 889 at 155 is quite a bit above us. So we don't have to worry about them too much, especially if you're just looking for the shorts. We could be setting up for a possible separation for a trigger long, in which case we'll watch this 89. But we'll just give this thing a bit of time where you can see.